You students, I am going to start the lecture number 4, Chemical Bonding and Catalysis for the first year diploma program, first semester. Now myself, Mr. M.L. Ahir, lecturer in chemistry. Okay. Now previous lecture we will discuss the types of bonding. That is, the first one is the ionic bond, second one is the covalent bond, third one is the coordinate bond, fourth one is the metallic bond, and fifth one is the hydrogen bond. Now, okay. Now today's I am going to start the discussion with coordinate or dative bond. These are the third types of chemical bonding. The coordinate bond or dative bond is formed by the one-sided sharing of electrons. It is a special types of covalent bond in which the shared electron are contributed by one atom only. Shared electron is contributed by one atom only when the atom accept their sharing without any contribution of electron. The atom which contribute the electron pair for sharing is called as a donor, while other atom which share this electron is called acceptor. Now in these types of bonding, the one atom to share the electron pair and another atom to accept the electron pair, but it cannot contribute in the sharing. Okay. The coordinate or dative bond is generally represented by the arrow headed, that is a one-sided arrow, and starting from the donor and ending at the acceptor. Okay. Now this bond is completed, or this compound is formed by the one atom is shared the electron pair and another atom is shared or accept this electron pair but cannot participate in the sharing. For example, now in this compound or in this formation of bond, that is a one atom is a donor and these are the chemically stable, its stable electronic configuration. And another atom, these are the acceptor and these are the deficiency of electron, and these are the unstable and it accept the electron pair and then form the bonding in between these pair of electron. These pair of electron are known as the lone pair of electron or one-sided sharing of electron and form the bond, that is A gives B, that is a coordinate or dative bond. Similar discussion. Now in these types of bonding, that is a formation of coordinate covalent bond is possible only between an atom with an unshared pair of electron in a valence shell and an atom or ion that need a pair of electron to acquire the stable configuration. The main difference between the coordinate bond and covalent bond is the mode of formation, and once established they are indistinguished. The coordinate bond is represented by the arrow while covalent bond is represented by the single line. It is seen in a previous lecture. Okay. For example, formation of ammonium ions, NH4 plus. Okay. In ammonia, nitrogen atom has a one shared pair of electron which form the coordinate bond with hydrogen ion and to form the ammonium ion. Now see, the ammonia is a neutral molecule, that is a stable neutral molecule, but it combined with hydrogen ion is a unstable, and therefore this one electron gets shared with hydrogen, and these electron get accept the hydrogen, that is the sharing pair of electron, and form the ammonium ion, and bond form in between these two atom, nitrogen and hydrogen, these two pair of electron. It is shown by the one-sided arrow. arrow means the ammonia means nitrogen get donate the electron and hydrogen get accept the electron. Okay, these bonds are to be shown by one-sided arrow and it is from the ammonium ions, that is NH4 plus ion. Okay, now NH4 is a neutral molecule. Now you see NH4 is a neutral molecule and union with hydrogen ion gives a unique positive charge to the resulting ammonium ion and resulting ammonium ion, that is these are the ammonium ions. For example, another example, that is a carbon monoxide, nitrous oxide, HNO3, H2SO4, O3. These compound or these molecules form the coordinate bond, or these bonds are known as the dative bond. Okay, the characteristics or properties of coordinate or dative bond. The coordinate bond is a rigid and directional. Coordinate covalent bond is the property of atom that have lone pair of electron. These types of bonding is found in a complex chemical compound. Complex chemical compound. It is a complicated structure, and their melting point and boiling points are higher than the purely covalent compound and lower than purely ionic compound. They are slightly soluble in water, and most of the compounds are soluble in organic solvent. They exhibit space isomers because bond is directional. Okay, these are the third types of bond. Now next one is the fourth types of bond, hydrogen bond. Basically the hydrogen bond is formed by when the hydrogen atom act as a bridge between the two electronegative atoms. Hydrogen atom, it is act as a bridge between the two electronegative atoms. The hydrogen bond is a types of attractive force between the electronegative atoms like nitrogen, oxygen and fluorine. And hydrogen atom bonded to another electronegative atom means hydrogen atom get bonded with the more electronegative atoms like nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine. Okay. For example, the hydrogen fluoride. Now see the example, that is a hydrogen fluoride molecules. The hydrogen fluoride molecules, fluoride atom, these fluoride atoms acquire the fractional negative charge while hydrogen atom acquire the fractional positive charge. Hydrogen fluoride, that is the HF, at the time of formation of HF molecule, HF molecule, the hydrogen acquire the partially positive charge and fluorine acquire the partially negative charge. Okay, the hydrogen, that is a 1 electron, and fluorine, that is a 2, 7, means atomic number is 9, that is the last orbit 7 electron, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It requires the 1 electron to attain the stable electronic configuration. Means this 1 electron get share the bond, that is HF, but at the time of formation of bonding to develop the partially positive and negative charge on hydrogen and fluorine. Okay, the fractional positive charge and negative charge are formed on the hydrogen and fluorine. Okay, the such molecule is said to be the polar and behave as a dipole. Polar and behave as a dipole. Okay, now this attractive, now when two HF molecule approach closely and electrostatic force of attraction between the fractional positive charge atom of one HF molecule and fractional negative charge fluorine atom of the another HF molecule takes place. Now that is the formation of hydrogen bond in HF molecule. The one HF molecule, that is a fractional negative charge of fluorine, and another HF molecule, the fractional positive charge of hydrogen. These two opposite charge, that is the attractive force between the two oppositely charged atoms of two molecules leads to formation of weak bond, and these weak bond are called as a hydrogen bond. these bonds are called as a hydrogen bond, and this bond is represented by the dotted line. Dotted line. The number of hydrogen HF molecules get linked to each other and form the cluster. Number of hydrogen HF molecules get linked to each other due to the strong electrostatic force between two opposite charged molecules and form the hydrogen bonding and form the large structure that is known as the cluster. Okay. Now the hydrogen bonding. There are two types of hydrogen bonding. Types of hydrogen bond. There are two types of hydrogen bond. The one is a intermolecular hydrogen bond and another is a intramolecular hydrogen bond. The intermolecular hydrogen bond means this bond get involved the electrostatic force of attraction between the hydrogen atom and the electronegative elements of two different molecules. Two different molecules. Okay. Now here see the nitrophenol and HFN. आपण previous याच्यामध्ये बघितलं HF, two different molecules. This nitrophenol, O-nitrophenol means P-nitrophenol and another P-nitrophenol. These are the two different molecules, and in between the one oxygen for the first nitrophenol and hydrogen for the another nitrophenol. This bond O acquired the partially negative charge and H acquired the partially positive charge. Due to this opposite charge, that is a electrostatic force of attraction between and form the hydrogen bond, and this dotted line that is known as the hydrogen bonding, and these bonds are known as the intermolecular hydrogen bond. That is, a bond is formed in between the two different molecules. Intramolecular hydrogen bond. This bond get formed the electrostatic force of attraction between the hydrogen atom and an electronegative atoms, both present in the same molecule. For example, P-nitrophenol or O-nitrophenol. Okay, O-nitrophenol, that is these are the phenol molecule and nitro group here attached. Now this is the position. The hydrogen partially positive, oxygen partially negative, and due to these two opposite charge particles, that is the attractive force, electrostatic force of attraction, that is the formation of hydrogen bond. These dotted line are known as the hydrogen bond. Okay, this hydrogen and this oxygen and hydrogen, that is the formation of the hydrogen bond. These bonds are known as the intramolecular hydrogen bond. Okay. Now characteristics, properties of hydrogen bond. This bond always involve the hydrogen atom. Hydrogen bond can occur between the molecule, that is the intramolecular, or within the part of single molecule, that is the intermolecular. The hydrogen bond is weaker than the covalent or ionic bond but stronger than the van der Waals force. It is electrostatics in nature, and consequently compound containing the hydrogen bonding are partially polar. The presence of hydrogen bonding in compound is indicated by higher melting point, boiling point due to association of molecules. Hydrogen bond can form a bridge only between the two atoms, and one which is smaller in size and highly electronegative. These are the characteristics or property of hydrogen bonding. Okay. Thank you.